Individuals making money from bringing in illegals better watch out, as Governor Richard Tafari revealed in a recent Channel 4 exclusive that there are vigorous efforts to identify and prosecute the offenders.
And we also intend to work more closely with the leaders of the legal Haitian community in the Turks and Caicos to secure their cooperation in identifying who's employing these illegal immigrants, who is helping them, who is sheltering them. They need to be turned in, they need to be dealt with, so that everyone here, Haitian, Dominican, Belonger, whoever, has a legal status and has a right to be here.
And as far as why you think
the governor said he is expecting to form liaisons with the legal Haitian community here, and he explained that Haitian authorities have limited enforcement on their northern shores and no patrol boats. The governor cited that beefing these up should discourage attempts.
what's going on? Don't you know how to handle things down there? You know, are they embarrassed?
They're sympathetic, I think is the best way to put it, because they're sympathetic because simply the numbers that we've received over the last few days have been beyond the capacity of really any country to cope, and no country could be expected to cope.
WIV learned from His Excellency that the British government is not just spending money in the TCI, but some $80 million are funneled into Haiti through the European Union. He explained that there is a review of the Marine branch and admitted that progress on the detention center locally is coming along too slowly.
Expected to cope. It is embarrassing too, because we've known for too long that the conditions at the detention center have not been up to the standards that they should have been. Work has been in place, and the money was voted in the budget, and commendation to the government for allocating that money. But we've been too slow in expanding and upgrading the facilities, and too slow in improving the staffing and resources that are allocated to it. We need to accelerate that. We've known that for some time, so we need to get on with that immediately.
Is there anything that the Turks and Caicos can tap into at the...
In the last 4 months, the Turks and Caicos law enforcement has been severely criticized for its handling of illegals at sea and on land. 61 deaths in May when a boat capsized, and another 4 in September when immigrants allegedly died of dehydration.
Thrown at them. But really we're dealing with a situation which is incredibly difficult for anyone to manage, and no one can be complacent and say we've covered every base. We can only do our best. And I can only have the highest of praise for the men and women of the Police Marine Branch and of the Spice Unit and of the Immigration Department for the way that they've been doing their best to handle the sorts of numbers that are coming our way.
And we would have signed, I mean, just to...
And for those who wonder why we cannot just turn these boats around once encountered at sea, the governor said this.
You don't even need to sign the treaty. I mean, there was a basic principle of safety of life at sea, that if you come across a boat at sea which is in potential danger, you're under a moral obligation as well as a legal obligation to do something to help them. And the fact is, you come across any one of these sloops, the fact is that everyone on board that boat is in danger because they are simply not safe. Either they haven't got enough food or water, or they're in danger of running aground or whatever. So you do have an obligation to help them, whether we like it or not. But I think as human beings, we would be somehow remiss if we didn't lend them a hand and bring them into somewhere of safety and then take them home.
Strategic talks with the Bahamas and the U.S. are also expected to lighten the load on the TCI. New U.S. ambassador to the Bahamas, Ned Siegel, will take office later this month. Those discussions are expected to take place soon after.